Hi everyone, I'm back very shortly after my last video because my tripleS Hachi comeback albums arrived yesterday and I've got the day off today, so gotta try and get this filmed before I'm back to work tomorrow. Sorry my hands are looking a bit awful for this. It has been quite a hard few days at work, but I have all versions of the album to open. We have the Japanese fan club exclusive member versions, not in jewel case this time, which is interesting. They're like the large digipack, which is okay. I think I prefer the jewel cases, but most people probably will prefer these. I don't know. And then we have the regular version and then the limited A and B versions. So we'll start with these and then move on to the member versions. Oh, before that, I also have the pre-order bonuses. So I pre-ordered from Sony Music Shop. We have, I think the first one was, I think this is the pre-order bonus. I don't know how well that comes up on camera. Oh, it's alright. The clear file, I think is a pretty common pre-order bonus for things in Japan. So I got 3 of those since I got 3 copies of the standard edition. And then I think this is the bonus for pre-ordering every version of the member exclusive versions. And this is a stage for the acrylic standees to sit on. So I'll quickly open this up. Okay, so both of them were packaged separately inside of each other to stop them from getting scuffed, which was nice. What a cool pre-order bonus for getting all the versions. Alrighty. So how is that? I get the glare off my computer screen there, but yeah, so that's the stage, and then you just clip all 8 members into the slots there. It was very nice. I'll show it a bit better at the end when we've gotten to the acrylic standees, but that is very cool. Alright, let's start with these ones. So SecretHimitsuBimil, which is secret. So there we go. Now I haven't actually listened to the album properly yet. I've listened to Password obviously, but and I think I'd listened to O'Share because it just showed up when I was listening to like streaming tripleS music, and that was really good. But I need to go through and listen to the whole album proper. So like normal, I will open up all the object packs at the end. See if we can pull a Premier class object this time. It's been a while since we pulled one of those. So. Okay. We got the front and the back. I think it was about $400 for the full set, and then it was another 85 Australian to ship it to here from Japan. So quite an expensive comeback. Definitely does end up being weighted to definitely the latter quarter of the year for tripleS, it feels like, as far as all this stuff we've got to pick up. Speaking of, I completely forgot to pre-order the tripleS fan zone, was it Alfie Nace packages, fan package things. I had the tab open on my phone, completely forgot about it, and then I saw all the posts of people receiving theirs and just, yeah, very disappointing because you had to buy them within the pre-order window. So I completely missed out on those. So if anyone was wondering if I will be doing an unboxing of that, unfortunately I will not, because I just completely missed it. So that's pretty disappointing, but it is what it is. It's just added to the list of tripleS merch that I'm likely to never own. Like the vinyls from the American tour, the signed vinyls, and the key caps that they had at that pop-up store. What was it? Late last year? Yeah. Bit of a shame, but it is what it is. Okay. So that's that one. So I think it's just the limited A and B versions you have a possibility of pulling a Premiere class object from, so not expecting one from that. Limited A, which is this one. I like the packaging for this, though I was kind of hoping they would keep it consistent with previous releases, kind of like we have with the Korean comebacks. I like all the packaging just being nice and even on the shelf. But definitely won't be getting that this time around. But this new design for the album is very nice. I like this. Okay, so we've got another object pack. Sticker. Oh, a library card, that's cool. Jam. And what is this? Oh, a lyric book. Ah, similar to. So that's what it was in the standard version. Oh, this is nice paper. Cool. And then CD, same design to the other one. And a photo book. Yeah. Centered. It was very good. So I've seen a few of the objects that you can pull from this one, and I've seen the Premiere class object for Mayu. It's very nice. So would be cool to pull that one, because I was never able to get her Premiere from the Hachi debut album, unfortunately, and it was so nice. But they're a little bit pricey. I would still like to get one day, but so far that headed one is the only one I've pulled so far. But it's not like I buy a huge amount of copies of the same album to try and pull one, so it just is the luck of the draw. So what did everyone think of the Password song and music video title track? I liked it. It's quite catchy. I don't think it clicked with me quite as much as their debut, but still very good. And I'm looking forward to listening to the rest of the album. There we go. And the other thing I've been doing on my days off lately is sorting through my tripleS cards. My computer desk was just covered in cards, trying to just organize them, so finally doing all of that, considering possibly trying to complete some sets. We'll see. So I've got the limited B version. So yeah, I went over to a friend's place recently and she collects Itzy, and she's been crazy trying to complete full sets, so it's a little bit inspired by that. Thought I might try and do the same, so we'll see. But she was using the checklist and checking them all off and doing that sort of thing, so I downloaded all of tripleS Objekts templates that she makes up, and ticking off sets and seeing if I can complete any. Instructions on how to pop the CDs out. So we've got the CD for the album, and then a Blu-ray have to check out what's on there at some point. Very nice. And no Premiere, just a double. A sticker. Ooh, got Mario for whatever this is. I have no idea. A little message card. Very cool. And a group card. Nothing on the back. Lyric book, same as the other one. Yeah, I never know when is a good time to try and buy these Premiere class objects, because I feel like you do it too early and the prices are crazy, and then you leave it too long and the prices are crazy. Surely there's a sweet spot in there where, I don't know, it's too hard. Especially because most people selling them are located in Japan, so then you've got to go through those proxy services, and, which I suppose I already do to get these, but it feels like a whole other thing just to get a single card. Anyway, so that's the regular limited A and B versions out the way, so let's move on to the member versions. Okay, so we'll do this in S order, so let's just sort this out first. There she is. Zoom in. Katane, Mayu, Shion, J1. Perfect. Okay. I always try to not make these videos run so long that, you know, it just gets a bit crazy, but with so many copies of the album, and then we haven't even opened the packs yet. So, back, front, spline. Then we have a pocket in here with something, and the acrylic stand E. So yeah, I should probably go through and pop all these on the stage so we can see what it looks like. So I will pop those to the side. Object pack. Where's the CD? Aha. Oh wow. Where? That is a nice CD. That's awesome. Yeah, I definitely think I'd preferred a jewel case, but it is what it is. Now, are these member specific or just... I like the design of this. I really should have tried to find the time to listen to the album before I did this unboxing. Bit of a shame that that this isn't like, you know, member specific photos and stuff like that, but I guess we just get the cover and then the inside of the cover. Alright, so next we have Cheon. And then the inside object. Oh no, we do have the picture on both sides. Is that the same for jewel? Oh yeah, it was. Okay. And is the CD the same? It is. Yeah, it's weird it's not connected in the center. This feels very chaotic compared to my normal unboxings. Alright, let's definitely just go. Yeah. Wow. Very cool pictures. Especially this one with the guitar. Very cool. Alrighty. Object. Hopefully our pulls have a bit better luck than the crazy amount of dupes I've been getting in my last few openings. I'm sorry, this is a mess. Get back in there. And zoom in. I think I will cut away after this and tidy up my desk a bit before we open these packs. Very cute. It's a cool screen. These look like painted Super Nintendo controls. Okay, yeah, leave the CD on that side. Acrylic Standy. Everything else stay behind. Put you back in there. And Tony. I like that they've used the two different concepts between the member versions and then the standard kind of regular limited A and B. Very polar, so it's very like cool and then very cute and colorful. But also a little bit kind of retro-ish at the same time, especially with like all the technology that they're using in the photo shoot for this colorful one. I quite like it. I really need to try and get the Premiere class object. I kind of have that good luck that I had with the was it Performante? I literally bought 2 copies and pulled Hayden's Premiere object, and then haven't had any luck since. I guess as the group gets more and more popular, I'm going to have a harder and harder time trying to find them. So next we have Xian. Yeah, definitely like a little bit of a, I guess not quite retro, but older tech vibe. The iPod and the walkie-talkie. I would definitely, having a nice iPod collection is something I wouldn't mind doing if I didn't spend all my excess money on tripleS stuff. Alrighty. And lastly, K1. Very nice. And where is the acrylic? Objects. They're slightly smaller than what I was expecting compared to the acrylic standees they've done in the past anyway. There we go. Yeah, as far as storage goes even, especially, it would have been nice to have jewel cases, because I want to get a little stand just to put all my tripleS jewel cases in. Alrighty. Now, we can get into the objects. So what did I have? Regular, I think limited A and B are from the same set, and then member versions. I'm pretty sure are its own set. So let's start with the first one. First up, we have J1 from our colorful concept, or colorful retro. So I've seen very few of the objects from this. I've seen a couple here and there, and I can't quite remember, do they use both concepts for the objects? I would assume they do. So yeah, regular. So if we're moving on to the limited A and B. Okay. So first up, I guess. Oh yeah, that doesn't really matter. Okay. Mayu from the first concept. Very nice. So what is that? 349. Okay. So we'll see if this one is also from 349. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure there's just three sets. And Xion, 349. Perfect. Okay. I'm assuming these will be 351. So I'll open all these up and then we'll look through them. So like I said, this past week has been me kind of sorting through my objects a little bit. So hopefully I'll have them all into a folder eventually. I think I've decided I'm going to sort them by season. So I'll have one folder for Adam 01 to Ever 01. And then I'll start a new folder for Adam 02 mods and see how that goes. I thought about doing a video of me sorting through the cards, but I just am so like all over the place with how I want to sort them, and then I keep changing it around and whatever, so I don't think it would be very interesting to do that, but maybe I can show off the collection once it's all sorted. So first up, for the member versions, we have Cheon 351. It's a really nice one. So let's hope for, so this is obviously the one where we're the most likely to get some dupes here, so let's hope the shuffling is on our side. Next up, Jiwoo. Oh, that's fantastic. Very nice. Alright. And next we have Suman. So far so good. It would be kind of nice if they did the normal kind of member thing that happens with a lot of these, where you just get that member's card. It's not really left to chance. Would be cool. At least you kind of guaranteed one full set. But that would be too nice. Next we have Chaewon. Dang, I don't want to speak too soon, but maybe at this rate, is that the case? I don't know. Is it actually that you just get one of each member? I don't think so, because this isn't the order I opened them up in, is it? No, it's definitely not. Well, next we have Sumin, a dupe. So part of my sorting process is finally looking at selling all of my dupes to try and get objects I'm missing, so I shouldn't just keep hold of them and just have them sitting here collecting dust. Next, Mayu. Wow, that's some very good luck so far. Let's keep that going with the last two. Okay. Then, come on. Cheon. Okay. For the final one, please be one I haven't pulled yet. Let's make it so I've only got to hunt down 2 cards. Alright. Lastly, Summon. That's alright. That's still pretty good. That's better than my luck typically is with these. So I'll just see if I can trade those for the ones I'm missing. So who didn't I get? I didn't get Shion, Gatone, and Yuan. Well, see how I go trying to track those down. It's always a little bit harder trying to complete sets for the Japanese comebacks compared to Korean ones, so see how we go. But overall, pretty good shuffling, so definitely happy with that. So yeah, if you are interested in seeing my object collection at some point, definitely let me know. It will be a good motivation to finally get it sorted out. Alright, well, I'll pop the acrylic stands onto this and we can see what it looks like. Okay, there we go. How is that showing up in the video? Not bad. That is very cool. Not sure if I will leave this together. I feel like it is just asking for just covered in dust over time, unfortunately, but it is really nice. Yeah, what a cool idea to have the stand to put them all in rather than just having them all freestanding separately. So yeah, they come with little stands if you've just got, you know, a few, but having this for the full set is very cool. So that is everything. Most likely the next unboxing will be the Korean fan club kit, I assume. Oh, no, they do take a while though, so it could be the season screens before then. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe something else will come out of nowhere. So yeah, until then, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.